about a quarter till 3. I'm sitting here talking with my baby over cigarettes and coffee. And to tell you that, dog, I've been so satisfied, honey, since I've met you.
Oh my gosh. It has been a very, very long time, you guys. I am back in the US, unfortunately. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, but I am back home. I kind of changed my office around a little bit because I just needed a little bit of an update, a little bit of a change. That white bookshelf that was like on this wall is now over here, and I kind of love it over here because I like being nestled in. So that's been nice. But yeah, you guys, it's been a crazy little unique kind of journey happening over the past few months. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Gigi. I am a award-winning horror manga artist and illustrator, best known for my work, my supernatural horror work, Resenter, that was published in Viz. Today's a busy day. And this is like not to be extra with my shit, but I have mad projects that I have to balance this year. I don't know how I got all these jobs, but I just said yes to everything. When life gives you opportunities, if you are ready, sometimes you just gotta say yes. Just say yes. Say yes to the things. So what I'm grappling with now, though, is that I have quite a lot of jobs that I have to do, and I have to balance all the things. Freelance is going really, really well. Freelance is great. My own business stuff has always kind of taken a little bit of a back seat, which I have been trying to not have happen. As you guys may or may not have known, I started out working on manga independently, like working on manga and comics independently, self-publishing. And so, actually, I don't need these headphones in. Because I know how, transactional the publishing industry can be, I like to have my stuff ready and set up on the side just in case stuff slows down or, things get a little dicey. And I feel like I haven't really been taking care of that stuff very much the way that I need to be. So what's today's date? Today is January 29th. It's Thursday. I also changed my weekly schedule. Like, what's going on? I'm entering this new year with like a whole new shebang going on. So I'm gonna get into a little bit more of that too. But let me just explain to you what's happening, and then I'll give you an update a little bit about my schedule. But it's almost February, and I have a lot of projects coming up, like a few that are a little like longer projects than others. I have a nice balance of like long and short, but more long projects, I would say. And some of those deadlines are coming up in February. So in order for me to sort of do what I need to do for my stuff, and make sure all of my stuff is set up, I have a lot of admin things that I need to do. Part of that is I am going to be opening up a public Discord. So that's, I hope that's exciting for you. So with the Discord, I do have a Discord already. It was for my Patreon and like Twitch subbers. It was for those folks. And I have since decided that, one, I want a public Discord. I am on YouTube more. I'm getting back into streaming more now that I've like refinagled my setup for streaming. So I'm becoming a little bit more not public facing. I've been public facing, but I guess I am allowing myself to do more, I don't know. YouTube comes with a little bit more community, I guess, than just like Instagram or just live streaming. So in order to sort of have some place for that community to go, I wanted to open up a public Discord. And I didn't want to use the old Discord that I have already, which is called The Collective, which was for my Patreon and for Twitch subbers and stuff. At this point in time, that was more of like the oasis back in the pandemic days when I was streaming. That was more of like where we would go to kind of hang out, and like I had like manga book clubs in there, which I do want to bring back into the new new public Discord. But I had like manga book clubs and stuff in there. I had like contests, we had movie nights and stuff. And we had like a really, really fun time in that Discord, but it was private. It was probably like 80 people in there, but out of those 80, it was probably like a core 10, 12 people that we just spent mad time together during the pandemic. And like we became really, really close. Like one of the folks that's in the Discord is a homie. His name is Brandon. He's another like comic artist. And like we've tabled together, we've met in person. Like we became very, very close in that server. It was really nice. I opened it up initially as like a fan server for like Patreon and Twitch subbers, and it's kind of moved past that. I kind of don't want to touch that server, to be honest with you. But yeah, so that being said, I'm making a new Discord server that is public to accommodate for more people, new people, especially on YouTube. The new people who are coming in on YouTube and who will be coming in through the Twitch streams and stuff like that, Twitch and YouTube streams. That's one thing. I said all that to say that I'm making a server. It's gonna be public. You'll be able to just like hop in and have access. But I'm also doing like some other stuff that I need to work on. And so some of the other stuff that I need to work on as well is like, I have some publishing stuff that I need to figure out, some paperwork stuff. I have some legal representation now. I need to figure out some paperwork stuff with that. There's also like emails. There's always emails that gotta be answered, always, all the time. I have a meeting today for an illustration job that came into the inbox, which I'm really excited for, both the job and the meeting. And that's happening in like a few hours. So I'm really stoked about that. But I have shop stuff that I'm trying to do. Like I'm really trying to get my ducks in a row. Like my ducks were in a row, but they were kind of like moving in place. I'm trying to get them like moving all forward this year, right? Like I had all my stuff set up. That also includes Midnight Cult, which is the membership that I started. I didn't start it yet, but I set it up maybe like 1 or 2 years ago. And I was working with my assistant Yan on that, plus the setup of my website, like in tandem with those two things. So Midnight Cult is coming. It's gonna be launching very, very soon. I have a thing called, that I've been calling the Mangaka Help Hotline, which is like feedback sessions, paid feedback sessions. They're very cheap because I wanted them to be affordable. That's coming up and I have to prep that as well. I'm also trying to be a little bit more active in the store and actively giving out discounts and stuff to people, making new merch, which also ties into Midnight Cult, but I'll explain more of that probably in another, like a dedicated video. I know I said that like last year or something like that, but I have more things set up now. So like, the video is coming, I promise you. So yeah, overall, it's a lot happening. And of course, as I am doing all of these things, I really need to like have marketing available and have ways to like talk about these things and like prep that stuff. Also, like something that I stress all the time is like, it's really just me. Like I have an assistant, but they're not even my assistant anymore, to be honest. They kind of parted ways some time ago, but they do still help out with like per diem tasks here and there. But I no longer have a dedicated assistant. I have some help as I can get it, but things are still largely just me. So something that I am definitely gonna be leaning on 100% this year is automation, which I should have been leading on before, to be honest, because it's just me. But I'm gonna be automating a lot of stuff. Like, I don't wanna get too much into it, but automation is the name of the game, especially on my website, as I start setting up Midnight Cult, which I'm really excited to talk about. I'm saying all this to say like, it's busy, you guys. It's really busy. I went to Japan, I came back and I had some like personal stuff to deal with, some like family issue stuff. And then all of a sudden I am back with a vengeance into work, which is good. It's a good thing. I feel like every year since 2021, like the first quarter is always very slow for me. So the first 3 months of the year, always very slow. That's like my main time to work on like me stuff, my projects, and like all the things that I'm doing. And every year I start getting a little bit more and more busy in the first quarter. Last year was crazy because I started getting jobs in February, I think. Last year in like 2024. This year, I started getting jobs in like the end of last year to get started for this year in January. The amount of time that I have to kind of like prep all of my stuff for the year, which would have been those 3 months, has now been like relegated to really like just 1 month. So I'm hustling. So the name of the game today for work, it's a long-winded way to say that today is the next 2 days or so is gonna be really, really busy with a lot of admin stuff and a lot of like my business prep stuff. But I'm excited to share those things with you, so stay tuned. Also, this lens is dirty. What the heck? Have I been talking with a dirty lens this whole time? Okay, I'm sorry. Also, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but your girl has an email newsletter now. An email newsletter. So something that I was really trying to be cognizant of with having my own website and then my own membership on my website is that, like, you know, social media is cool. I like social media. I don't have an issue with it. That's a lie. I do have an issue with it. But like, social media is fine. It's fine to connect people, meet people, to get work and stuff like that. But as a tool for community building, it's kind of outlived its usefulness. And as, you know, as a millennial, a kid of the 2000s, in like the late 90s and 2000s, like I liked what the old internet was like. I have a lot of nostalgia for that. And I miss like how community was built there. And I also really like how you were able to just go to a website, do a thing, and then that's it. You don't have to be trapped there. There's no algorithm, there's no scrolling and like, you know, there's no slot effects and stuff like that. I kind of miss that, and I miss the creativity of like what websites were like back in those days. So all that being said, like, that's why I have my website built out and I have it like nice and like customized to the way that I want it to be. But on top of that, and having like my membership on there, I decided to have an email newsletter so that instead of just engaging with me on social media, you can engage with me in a way that like is not related to Zuckerberg or, you know, any of the people. Like we have no control over those systems. So it's like, if they decide to nuke it, and this is especially because of like what's happening with TikTok right now, if people just decide they're gonna nuke the socials, like I have no way to keep in contact with you, right? You have no way to keep in contact with me. You have no idea like to know like what I'm doing, or like, you know, there's no way to communicate other than like maybe my website. But like imagine if I hadn't even made a website, you know what I mean? And all the, damn, shouldn't you? And all the, he sneezed. I don't know if you could hear that. He sneezed again. But do you get what I'm saying? Like if all the socials are nuked and I didn't make a website, there's no way for you to keep up with me. There's no way for you to see where I'm going to for conventions. There's no way for you to see like what new work I'm working on, what's happening. So that's why I built my website. That's why I have the membership. And that's also why I have the email newsletter. Please, please, please sign up for the email newsletter. There's a whole bunch of perks. All of that stuff is going to be on the description box down below. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And like, let's get into this work because I have a lot of admin stuff to do. Okay. You know what's really annoying? This week has kind of really been just me trying to like get back into the swing of things. I decided that I'm going to also do something new. So I was working on these things for the majority of, or not the majority, but like the last 2 months of January and the past few days of February. But yeah, y'all, it's a lot of good things happening for 2026. And the best part too about it is like, I don't feel overwhelmed.